Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Disney World vlog. As you can see from this footage, I'm just heading away from Port Orleans Riverside and going to the Island Tower at the Polynesian Resort for my next hotel. I am having to voice over this part of the vlog. My voice had gone again. If you have watched the last vlog, you will know all about that. I will link it below, but I totally lost my voice, so I did have to do voiceover just for a couple of bits, just to show I'm still behind the camera though. And I went into the main part of the Polynesian Resort first. It wasn't quite time to check in, and I love the coffee place they have next to Kona Cafe. They've got some great little snacks. They have the chocolate coated bacon, sometimes the strawberries, but on this occasion I just wanted to get myself a drink. I feel like this was the smallest latte I've ever been given. I don't know why that was so small. And I did head outside to the Pineapple Lanai to get myself a Dole Whip for my throat. It was so incredibly painful, and honestly this was the best idea ever. I got a vanilla and pineapple swirl. It was amazing and it really did help my throat. And then I headed out to go to the tower. You go past Trader Sam's down that little corridor and out the door at the end, just through and past some of these buildings of the regular resort, and then you'll come along to where the pool area is for the new resort, the Cove Pool. And the building is beautiful. The new Island Tower, I absolutely loved just the look of it, the feel of it. They had little kind of hammocks outside and chairs. You've got a view there of the Grand Floridian, the Magic Kingdom and the Contemporary Resort. I just really liked the atmosphere as I was walking along to it. And on the left hand side you've got the new bar there, which is the new dining location at the resort, and you see some of the seating areas just outside. As you walk in, you'll notice there's no kind of check-in desk. They do have cast members who are just kind of roaming. They have iPads to check you in. You don't go to a desk as such. That's just a new concept for this resort, but it's absolutely beautiful. You saw that artwork on the ceilings and everything was just so nice and brand new. I was in room 8703, and this room is a duo studio, so this is a slightly different type. They have these over at the Riviera resort as well, so the newer DVC resorts. They're for two people, and as you can see the bed is a pull down, so there's no other bed in the room, there's just that one, so this is just for two. You've got the sink outside the room and the shower and toilet just in the little bathroom. And there was all the usual things that you would expect. We've got a wardrobe here, there's the pillows and blankets, and those are the ones that you actually need to take out to put on the bed. There's no pillows on the bed already. They did have a little laundry basket in here, which is not something I'm used to, and they had a safe and a steam iron at the bottom there as well. You've got lots of drawer space, the TV, and in the corner they did have this kind of little coffee table and stool just to sit on, because the seating is a bit more limited in this room when the bed is pulled down. So you can see there's like an L-shaped sofa there. When the bed is pulled down, it just kind of covers up the sofa, and that is the base of the bed. You have a little kitchenette which is well equipped, as all of them are. You've got the recycling and stuff there. They do have a lot of empty cupboard space, so you do have some storage if you need to put things in there, empty drawers as well, and cutlery. In this room, with it being a studio, they do have proper plates and bowls and everything as well. They're not plastic, and you've got a Keurig coffee machine there as well. A little bit more storage. Some of these cupboards, like I say, were just empty. You've got a toaster there too, so everything that you would get in a normal studio. And there is the bed pulled down, so it pulls down and still leaves a little bit of the sofa, the L part of the sofa, so you can still sit down and put your feet up even when the bed is down. I quite liked that. And then out onto the balcony. This balcony was quite big for a small studio. There's two chairs and a little table, but the actual area was quite big, I felt. And I did have a view over the parking lot, but you get to see the monorail going by, which I loved. I sat out there for ages. There was an absolutely beautiful sunset, so I loved the view so much from this room. Good morning everyone from the Island Tower. As you will be able to hear, my voice is still not quite right, but today is the first day that I feel well enough to try and go to the parks. I still haven't been to Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom this trip, so I'm going to try and do both of those today. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay. I'm going to do whatever I can manage. The thing that I'm a little bit worried about, although my voice has come back a little bit, it's a lot louder in the parks than when I'm stood like in the hotel room here. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me. I'm really going to
do my best. And this morning at Hollywood Studios, I really want to go and see Muppet Vision 3D, because it's been announced recently that that will be closing to make way for the new Monsters Inc. coaster. Obviously the Muppets will be moving across to Rock and Roller Coaster, but I love Muppet Vision 3D. It has been there since I started going to Disney when it was MGM Studios, so even if I just get to do that today, that will feel like a win for me. And I will show you around a little bit, we'll look at some merchandise, then I'll head across to Animal Kingdom. So even if we just have a little leisurely stroll through the park, and then after that I'm going to be checking into Caribbean Beach, so we'll be able to take a look at that resort as well. So let's go and check out of here and then head across to Hollywood Studios. I've absolutely loved staying here. I would love to come back and do a few more nights next time. This building really is stunning. I really love this little seating area here. Doesn't get more chilled than this. Just sitting here, perfect weather, perfect view. You see the wedding pavilion just there on the edge of the Grand Floridian. And the Contemporary. It's absolutely beautiful. My plan originally was to eat here at the new bar and grill. Sadly, that did not happen. Along with most things on this trip, that will have to wait for the next time. Looks very nice in there though. They do have a gym here as well. And this is the pool with the Moana themed splash pad you can see there. Wailulu, that is what the bar and grill is called. I couldn't remember it for a second there. And if you're getting buses from the Island Tower, it's the same buses for the rest of the Polynesian resort, so there isn't an additional stop, it's just the same ones over by the Great Ceremonial House. And as with a lot of the resorts, they've got some garden games. They've got a giant chessboard there. The weather is absolutely beautiful now. The first few days were very cold and we had some rain at the beginning, but now it is warm with a little bit of cool breeze. I'm back over in the main part of the Polynesian now, and I should mention that there is no shop over at the New Island Tower, so all of the dining and shops and everything that you might need, you need to come over to the main building, with the exception of the Wailulu Grill of course, but other than that everything will be over here. Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy to be setting foot in a park. Like I said, I'll have to take it a bit easy, but I'm just happy to be here. It feels good to be back. I love that thing, that's such an iconic Hollywood Studios sound to me. I've got my coffee and the baked apple croissant. I love this. They warm it up for you, it's delicious. I just met some lovely subscribers there as well, so hi to you guys if you're watching. Minutes for Rise of the Resistance today. It is very long wait times today at Hollywood Studios. Have a little single rider. I love now they've opened this.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay.
Why are you going up? I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad. You guys really like cutting it close, don't you?
Rise was amazing, and in the single rider line it was like 25-minute wait probably overall, which is so much less than the posted time. And I'm just having a little Tatooine sunset. My throat is very dry, so it's really nice. So good. Does anyone else think the droid sounds like E.T.? Or is it me that sounds like E.T.? Oh, look who it is. Time to visit the Muppets. I should be able to see this one more time when I'm here in May, but just in case I have to do this, because we'll be going away soon. I'm already sad about this going, I love it.
Jim Henson's Muppet Vision 3D.
Loved that, and I think also I'm going to eat at Pizza Rizzo because this will be going away as well. When this is reimagined as the Monsters Inc. area, I believe a new restaurant is going to be going in here. So they'll be reusing the space, but it will no longer be Pizza Rizzo. And I actually love this quick service. And this room is such a hidden gem upstairs. It's kind of set up like a wedding banquet room, and it has the disco music and everything, like a wedding reception. And I got myself a mushroom pizza. They normally have a vegetable one with like tomatoes and peppers, which I really like, but they have the mushroom one today. And I also got a little Caesar salad on the side. I'm drinking this entire thing of milk because I feel like milk soothes my throat at the moment. You really do feel like you're at an 80s like wedding reception disco in here. There are cast members in here dancing around as well. This is so awesome in here. Look, here it is. I think I'm going to head towards the exit now. I'm really starting to struggle. It probably feels like I haven't been here for very long. I have had to keep taking breaks, and at this point I can't really walk and talk at the same time even. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to check out the merchandise in a couple of the shops on the way out to show you that. And then I'm going to go across to Caribbean Beach. I'm not going to be able to make it to Animal Kingdom as well today. I will be back, of course, I'm always back. Let's head into the Five and Dime for a little look. Do you think I've seen this Mary Poppins cup yet? It has a little spoon with it. I do love this Kermit water bottle. I saw that last time I was here. These classic mini ears, the ones on the right hand side, look faded. Like the bow. Do you think they're supposed to be like that? I think they're supposed to be pink ones rather than red. They just kind of look like faded red ones though. I was very confused then. Somebody asked me to put these on because I'd put them up on Instagram, and I put a photo up of me wearing them. They are like ridiculously big. This bow is so huge. They've got all of the snack ears here, the churro ones, the popcorn and the s'mores. I do love those popcorn ones, they're very cool. Oh, look at this magic band. And then in the detail you can see the other Muppets. There's Miss Piggy and Animal. I really like that. Okay, my voice has completely gone again. I can do no more, so I'm gonna have to leave. But it was so nice just to get a little bit of park time. So from the Skyliner, I went to the Jamaica bus stop and got the internal resort shuttle round to Old Port Royal, which is the stop here at the lobby. This is Centretown Market, which is their dining area. So they've got a lot of options actually. They have burgers and sandwiches, pizza, a mixed grill platter, roasted half chicken, fish tacos, chicken bowl, Caesar salad with chicken. So they have quite a lot of things there. Looks like bottled beverages and bakery stuff is in there. Specialty coffee pickup, I might have to get one of them. I'm just going to nip into the Calypso trading post to grab some water and some more ibuprofen and stuff like that. And then I will see about getting one of those coffees. Here we go, room 5434 in Aruba. And as you come in, you've got two beds here. Get a bit closer so you can see the detail. And there is a table and chairs over here. I've dumped all my stuff on it, and a mirror above. This unit here has got some drawer space. I'm guessing this is a fridge. Yep, it's like the same sort of style they have at the All-Star Resorts. More drawers on that side. Got an ice bucket there and coffee maker. Again, it's the same coffee makers as they had at Riverside and All-Star Sports. Then the TV. That was just telling us about the urgent care options. It must know what's going on. There's a little bench thing here. You could put luggage, or you could just use that to kind of sit, put shoes on, whatever you want to do. Then into this area, you've got the vanity with 2 sinks, a stand to put luggage, iron and ironing board, safe, and some wardrobe space, and extra pillows and stuff. Then it's got a shower over the bath and the toilet there. I do like this light fitting that they have over the little table. Oh, and there is somewhere there to hang coats and stuff. This door would be if you had adjoining rooms, you can do that. So this could be open if you've got a bigger family and you need 2 rooms, but you want to be able to go between them, that can be arranged as well. I can't see it, but I can actually hear the music for Luminous. Just to show you why we can hear it so clearly, this is Caribbean Beach. And obviously this is in particular where I am in Aruba, and this is the World Showcase where the fireworks are happening, so very, very close there. That's why I can even hear the music. Good morning everyone, I have got Caribbean Beach in the background here and I'm right next to Riviera. I've checked out of Caribbean Beach. Last night my voice went again, I couldn't really say anything else after I showed you the room, and as you can hear it's still kind of bad. Honestly, I can't believe I'm going home today and virtually the whole trip has been blighted by this loss of voice. It really just is one of those things, but honestly it's so crazy. I'm here at Riviera this morning though to meet up with Brogan and Benji before I go. I've been wanting to meet up with them all week. Obviously I haven't been able to because I haven't been out and about, so I'm gonna have a coffee with them this morning. They're off to Epcot, and then my Mia's Express I think is at 1:45. I absolutely love the Riviera. When I was here in May last year I went to Topolino's Terrace. That was one of my favourite character meals that I've ever done. I did like the breakfast brunch type of thing and I absolutely loved that. I have my luggage with me because this is all I have. I figured there's no point in going all the way back to Bell Services at Caribbean Beach. Oh, I can smell the Riviera smell wafting out the door. It's one of my favourite resort smells. Finally feel like I can eat some food. I've tried a few times, it hasn't really worked, and I've got some blueberry lemon pancakes and eggs. Look who's here.
Hello.
I'm
so nice to see you.
I know, I'm so happy.
We were meant to meet up days ago, but obviously with Victoria's voice, you needed to rest and just do what you did.
Yeah, so. It's good. And you've got the new ears on, I noticed. They're so nice.
I've been hunting everywhere for them.
Yeah.
I found them in Wilderness Lodge.
Do you know what the resorts will sneakily have stuff?
Yeah. So I purposely wore a blue polka dot dress matching today, but I've also lost my voice, but not as bad as Victoria.
Well, I'm a little bit behind you, aren't I?
I was you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Just before I left. So it is brutal, this flu-y thing that everyone's had. It's honestly been like, it's the voice, it just makes you sound worse than you actually are. But yeah, at least we've got some nice pancakes and eggs, have a little catch up.
Medicinal food. Exactly. Hi, Benj as well. You guys are off to Epcot, aren't you?
We are, yes.
I'm jealous because I was going to go, but I just don't have time, I don't think.
Well, the last time I did Epcot was on our day 2 and it was raining and all we managed to have was soup and a grilled cheese sandwich.
And the rain was like making splashes in the soup and it was just not a vibe.
It wasn't a vibe. So we're having a do-over and we've got no rides, like lightning lanes, no reservations. We're focusing purely on Festival of the Arts.
So you're hitting the snacks hard, basically.
Yeah, with our dining plan.
I love that.
It should be a good day.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have some because I was well on that day when I did that. I had some good stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that vlog.
Yeah.
I will link your channel below just in case. I'm sure everybody has seen your vlogs, but I will link them below.
So nice to be reunited again.
Oh, I know. This is a bit like, I actually feel the tiniest bit better today and I'm going home. That's so classic, but I'll be back.
Yeah.
That was so lovely having a little catch up with Brogan and Benj. I'm just going to walk back from Riviera here to the main entrance of Caribbean Beach, show you the different buildings and stuff as I go along. This is really nice. There's a little seating area here and that looks like a fire pit maybe, looking out over towards the lake. If you are looking to have days just like chilling at the resorts, there are some really nice little places to sit, relax. There's activities that you can do at most resorts as well. Quite often at the pool, they'll have activities and quizzes and stuff like that for the kids. So there is a lot going on if you do want to have a day out of the parks. There's another little seating area there. I believe the section that we can see here is Martinique. You see the slide here at Riviera a little bit better from this angle. And they've got this whole like splash pad area, that's really nice. So I've just come from over there, I'm now at the far end, about to walk back into Caribbean Beach. I love this view here where you can see the skyliner going by. It's quite windy today, but it's really nice. The sun is out, it's warm, but this breeze is making it not feel hot at all, which I prefer. And they have a quiet pool over here, and hours are 7 AM to 11 PM. So if you prefer to chill by the pool rather than have activities, music, games, noise, stuff like that, they do have quiet pools. When you're walking along here you can really see how big Caribbean Beach is, because the green and pink buildings over there, that's where I was staying in Aruba. There's another little beach here with hammocks and a volleyball net, and just around this corner are the doors back where I was yesterday evening when I first arrived. Just had a little coffee there. I thought I'd come outside here just to show you the outside part by the main building. They've got a board here just talking about the recreation experiences. So like I was saying, they do have quite a lot of activities. They've got a Mickey tie-dye. I think you do pay a little bit extra for that, and you can make, I think, usually a t-shirt or something. Under the seashell painting, a campfire from 6 till 7 hosted nightly on the Martinique beach. Island party at 7:30 on the movie lawn. Caribbean Glow Festival. This map kind of shows you the scale of the place. So I was over in Aruba. Brogan was staying here in Martinique. Looks like this is quite a small section compared to some of the others. When you look at Jamaica and Aruba, Martinique looks much smaller. Then you have Barbados, which is also fairly small, and then Trinidad over here. Old Port Royal is like the main building where the dining and everything is, where we are now. And Riviera up at the top is obviously a different resort, but it does kind of blend into Caribbean Beach because it's located right here. I love the colourful lanterns that they've got up here. As with everywhere at Disney, everything is always beautiful no matter which resort you're in or which park. This is the main pool over here. I'm not going to go over and film because I don't like to film people in the pool, but this is where it's located. Sebastian's Bistro is one of the restaurants here at Caribbean Beach, and to get to that you go this way past the pool. And now it's almost time to go. I can't believe it. I need to be outside in about 10 minutes time to get my Lears Connect. And I've just been sat there reflecting on this trip. It has just completely not gone to plan at all. I had so many things planned, like full tours of these resorts that I was going to be staying at, different dining experiences I was going to be doing, all kinds of different things that I haven't been able to do. My voice is now at the best it has been for days, just as I'm going home. That is so typical. This morning it is just starting to kind of turn a corner. It's still in and out all the time. It's not great by any means, but it is one of those things. When you do take a trip, these things can happen, unexpected things, someone getting ill, or just things that throw a spanner in the works on your plans, and it just can't be helped. It has been one of those, but hopefully you guys have still enjoyed these videos. I will still film a little bit more of my journey home and everything, and I'll be doing a full video comparing all of the resorts I've stayed in. I'm going to be telling you the pros and cons, highs and lows, what I thought. I've made a massive list of everything to cover in that video, and I have taken a lot of footage, so that'll be coming up really soon. It may even be out already, but if not, that will be the next video that's coming up. Thank you to everyone who has watched it all and for just kind of bearing with me through this. It has been very, very difficult, and I really do appreciate all of you watching so much. Just have one last little look in the Calypso trading post before I head off. They've got the classic black Spirit jersey. This is my favourite one. These are the latest Caribbean Beach ears. Who's this little guy? Purple Martin, birds with real bird calls. Ah! That is so cute. They have the Caribbean Beach Christmas ornament there. That jacket is nice too. And this is the mug. I do like that each resort has like specific merchandise. Look at this Stitch jumper, I don't think I've seen that yet. They have a whole Stitch section here. The Loungefly bag, a tote bag, a beach towel, and some ears. And all of the resorts on the Skyliner route will always have a few items of Skyliner merchandise. And I have a red one of these, which I think has got Mickey and Minnie on, but they've got the Stitch one. They're very hard to drink out of though, because they're an odd shape. Just at the front here waiting for my Mia's Connect, and I just had a text message to say that you can track the driver, which I've never had before. So it looks like they're over at the boardwalk currently, and here we are over at Caribbean Beach. And it looks like it might be a minivan type thing this time rather than a big bus. It really depends how many people they're picking up, so just bear that in mind. It might not always be a big coach, it could be a little minibus you're looking for. For me, it's definitely the cheapest way to get to and from the airport though. If there's more of you, then an Uber might be worth it, but just bear in mind you need enough room for your luggage, so you might need to order an Uber XL. Whenever you get dropped off in an Uber, they will drop you right by the British Airways desk, but with Mia's they drop you back where they picked you up. It is basically the same place, but you just need to go up a couple of floors, that's all. I don't actually need to go to the desk on this occasion. I've already checked in and only have my hand luggage, so straight through to security. Okay, that was nice and easy. It's always so much easier going through security here at Terminal C. It's much faster. There's never been a line that I've experienced, so that's great. I do need something to drink and potentially eat as well. I'm wondering whether to go to Summer House, which is the same chain as the one at Disney Springs, Summer House on the Lake. Just gonna have a look at the menu. After I've done that, I'll take you for a look in the Walt Disney World store and the Universal store. I'm really looking forward to getting back to Universal in May and for Paul to experience it for the first time, as well as Disney. He's never been before, so we're going to be doing it all in May. I think I might fancy a salad. Oh, they also have tots with garlic truffle aioli. That sounds nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get something here, I think. This is very nice. I think me and Catherine might have eaten here at one point, I seem to remember. My food is here, and this is actually a lot of food for one person. But because today is the first day that I've been eating properly, I am like going for it. So I had those pancakes this morning, and I've got this salad and also the truffle garlic tots. Both of those are so good. All done in there. So now let's go and have a little look in these shops, especially Universal, because I haven't seen any Universal merch obviously this trip. Got this very retro looking shirt here. I do miss the Jaws ride. Anybody else? And Back to the Future, that is the thing I missed the most. I loved that. All of this kind of blue and yellow range reminds me of a college sports team. Don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. Have a lot of Cat in the Hat stuff. I like the Hulk mug. I was just thinking, I don't know who this is, but I guess he's from Despicable Me. Is this Tim? It looks like Raymond from Animal Crossing. And they have a little Minions headband thing. Never seen that before. All the Harry Potter stuff is upstairs, but I can't actually see a lift. And I have this luggage, so I have to bypass that. Let's take a look in the Disney store as well. Just in case you didn't do enough merchandise browsing on your trip, you can do a bit more here at the airport. Oh, I love that screen with the characters on, that's very cute. Oh, on this trip I was so sick I didn't even get a chance to go and watch the fireworks. Next time. I did see the Epcot fireworks from my bed, so that counts. Okay, my memory card just got full when I was in there, and now I need to go to the gate, so I have to abandon the browsing. Hey everyone, I'm back now from Florida, as you can see, and there didn't end up being any more to this vlog than what you saw. I was just on my way to the gate and I didn't really film anything at all on the flight home. I was feeling so incredibly terrible, and obviously on night flights it is dark for the majority of it. They do turn the lights off, so there wasn't a lot to film on the way back. But as you have seen from the last couple of vlogs, this trip did not go according to plan. Like I said when I was at Caribbean Beach, it really wasn't what I had planned and anticipated.
did, and when I edited this last one, that was very, very obvious. It had just kind of got worse and worse as time had gone on. And actually, since I've been home, it's taken weeks for me to feel better. It really has been ages. When I landed back in the UK, I'd obviously been, as I said, on the phone to Paul on FaceTime every day, and I'd been feeling so ill. My flight landed at Gatwick at 7:30 in the morning, and as I walked through into arrivals, Paul was there waiting for me. He'd got up at 3:30 in the morning to drive up to get me, to be there for when I landed and bring me home. I was supposed to be getting a train, but he was so worried about how ill I had been. He had come all the way to pick me up. It's not a short drive from where I live, which was just the most amazing surprise. I burst into tears, as you can probably imagine. When you're unwell and you're by yourself somewhere, it is just awful. So I was so happy and relieved to see him there. And yeah, overall the trip just wasn't what I had planned. I do have a video coming next week, next Saturday, and that will be a comparison of all of the resorts. So I'm going to be talking through all of them. Like I said earlier in this video, I've got so many notes about the highs and lows, good and bad, which ones I would recommend staying in, which ones I perhaps wouldn't recommend. So all of that is going to be covered in a video next week with footage of the resorts as well. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do, because that will be coming next week. Just have a sip of this coffee. My throat is still not completely right and I keep coughing when I try and talk too much. This is my Disney Cruise Line mug and it went in the dishwasher and look what happened. I can advise from experience, don't put any of your nice Disney tumblers and things like that in the dishwasher because it does take the surface and the design off of them. Definitely learned that the hard way. So as I was saying, because the trip did not go according to plan and I was unwell for so much of it, I only got 4 vlogs. That was not what I had intended. So I was kind of thinking, okay, what do I do here? Do I do something else? I do have other things in the pipeline for this year in terms of other Disney parks. Do I try and bring that forward maybe? Paul and I are going to be going out to Florida in May. That's going to be his first trip, first time to Orlando, first time in America. We're very, very excited for that, but in terms of that being planned and he has to take time off of work, so I couldn't move that trip. So I've been having a think about it and I had a chat with one of my favourite travel buddies and we have planned a very last minute trip to do a do-over basically. We're heading out to Orlando in just a few weeks, staying at Disney, but we'll be able to do all of the parks this time. I wanted to go to the boardwalk, try the new cake bake shop. It's going to be Flower and Garden Festival, which is my favourite festival. So in just a few weeks time, Catherine and I are going to be heading out to Orlando for another trip. It's all a little bit last minute, but that's kind of exciting. I love a last minute trip. Can't wait to get back out there and do all of the parks properly this time. Show you guys everything. I just couldn't do that this time around as much as I would have wanted to. I barely got to show anything in the parks at all really. So Catherine and I are going to do all of that in just a few weeks. So definitely if you haven't subscribed, please do, because that's all going to be coming up. This time around I have normal luggage allowance and I'm able to take checked luggage, so I will be doing a packing video because I'll be taking a lot more with me this time in terms of spring outfits and things like that. So a packing video will be coming up very soon as well. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for watching these vlogs. I always say that and I always appreciate it, but particularly with these vlogs, they weren't what I had planned. They weren't necessarily my usual kind of thing. I couldn't show as much in the parks. A lot of it was more resorts and voiceovers and things that I wouldn't normally have to do. So I do just want to say a huge thank you to you for watching them and being so supportive and lovely. I've had so many nice comments from you guys and it really does mean everything to me that you still enjoyed them. If you enjoyed this last one as well, please do give it a thumbs up and maybe just drop a little comment to say that you did get to the end and really enjoyed it. That would make my day, it honestly would. I hope you guys are all well and having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.